So here is one of the pieces. Seems to have worked out pretty well. Oh, so now we're gonna check on the other two pieces. There's some glue here. On here. Alright then, so now that's set, now we wait for a few hours. Alright, so it's been a few hours, so now we're gonna go check how all our pieces have been done. So as you can see, they are glued together. So now what we're gonna do is cut this piece into 4 small strands. There we go. So now, since we have our 4 parts, now what we're gonna do is glue these pieces together. Now glue the next part on. Finally, put the last part on. As you recall from yesterday, I cut out some pieces from the corrugated plastic. So as you can see, they have been done perfectly well. What we're going to do now is cut out pieces for the crosses that are on the towers of the bridge. Start cutting. After that, and in a bit of time, it is finally cut into a cross. So right now, after this, we will cut out some more pieces later, and once that, we will glue them together. As you can see, the towers are perfectly still. So now what we're gonna do is draw out the foundation. So what we're using here for the foundation is styrofoam. So now that we have our foundation drawn out, now we're gonna cut it into pieces. So these are the foundations. They turned out well. Now what we're gonna do is glue the suspension, the 2 towers to the foundation together. There we go. So as you can see, it is perfectly cut. And another perfect cut. See if everything fits. So as you can see, these parts, what we're gonna do is drill holes in them, so it will be easier to cut through. Safety first. Oh hey guys, so right now we are in the process of building the bridge. So right here is the end cable. So right here is the screw. So what we're gonna do is that how we're gonna keep the cable in is by screwing in these screws. So now what we're gonna do is, this will be used for so we're gonna be using this to poke holes into the wire, and once we poke those holes, we're gonna use this string to use as the cables for the. Right now we're starting on the cable. So what we're doing is we're using this thread and needle to flow the cable onto the. We thread the needle through the hole here, move it up. This is the final product of our final modern marvel. As you can see, it is exactly like the Akashi Kaikyo Bridge. if everything that is shown on the bridge is from the cables that run from one side of the bridge to the other side of the bridge, is to its towers, its double cables that hold on to the wiring to the ends of the. So this is Mario Go finally signing off.